Okay, welcome back. So the previous session has covered the installation part and the installation has been completed. Let's navigate to the start programs where you have the system center. There are two things got to install. One would be the configuration manager console, other one would be the remote viewer. Now we're gonna install we're gonna start the console. Let's open the console. It's been some time after the installation, so I'm going to start the console. It will open. So what happened in this console is, if you look at here, in the top of the ribbon button, okay, it is clearly showing as connected to lab as what we have given in the description, hyphen lab site for demo hyphen India region. This is what we have given, and this is the name it is showing. In fact, if you're trying to connect to another site, you will give here that site name. Okay, in this case just the one lab, which is this. So we are able to connect to the site and it's connected. And for your information, this is 180 days, which is 6 months left over for the evolution copy. Okay, if it is a full version, you don't see that. Okay, now as I said earlier, these are the navigations where you have this is a workspace. In fact, this is a navigation. For example, this is the first tips. If you want to configure anything, you need to configure in the administration as the first step. Later point you're going to do it here. Okay, so how would you know that whether a CCM is running okay or not? Always you go to the monitoring and look at your component status. So simply click on site status and component status. If everything is in green, well and good. Okay, if you have the warnings, that's fine. Okay, but if you have anything in the red, it's a problem. Even the yellow also sometimes would be a problematic, but it's okay. In fact, it's okay. The component is fine. I've been using a word called component. What exactly these components? There are 65 different components you see here. So this 65 different components works as a job. Okay, and combination of your SCCM server inside, if you split it, 65 different jobs runs all the time. Okay, and if you want to look at high level of the SCCM server health, you simply go here and look at here. This is the site status, and on this server everything looks good. Okay, in fact, while doing the installation, we have selected only 3 of them, the roles like management point and the connection point and distribution point. These are the roles we have selected, but there is another role also which I have not listed here out of this 15. That's why I said, some more roles will be there. Okay, that is like component server role. Okay, so like if you install SCCM server, this role gets installed. Site server is also a role. Database server is also a role. Okay, and site database server transaction log related also one of the role. So these are these 2 roles we are consolidating as one role, but yes, it has installed, so it is showing the health of that component role. Okay, now this is at the high level. Okay, I'm gonna talk in detail of SCCM console in a minute, but let's go back to the domain controller and see under system management. This is a console, right? So if you remember this, under this console, we need to populate all these values, which will automatically come, right? Let me refresh here. See, you have another component also which is populated. Let's have a look on it. So what exactly this SMS and hyphen MP management point, right? So MP, if you look at here, and hyphen name, also there's a device hyphen management point. So this is the roles. These are the 2 of any of the template got utilized here, so that it has filled that value. Similarly, like the boundaries information also will be populated here. We may or may not be able to see here, but the value will be populated. Okay, and the client will use that value, in fact. Okay, and that's it. Okay, this is a short video, very short, in fact, just to see how to open the SCCM console. That's it. I'm gonna talk about in the next session about in detail of each and every components, or the navigation part, at least to easy way to remember. Then I'm gonna I'm gonna show you the first time configuration, how to configure the first time configuration. Okay, but as of now, for every session almost um, is very useful, especially with the help of vocabulary. Right, thank you for watching this.